Now I have the distinct honor of introducing our next speaker who could not be with us this afternoon for personal reasons. However, she wanted to make sure that she shared her gratitude and sincere appreciation to her donors and to the college for her experience.
Yaqui from New Mexico.
So I would like to be able to introduce Renee Goldtooth-Halwood, who's currently serving as a Doctor of Public Health student in the Maternal and Child Health, and the recipient of the Zuckerman Family Foundation Native American and Pascua Yaqui Tribe Scholarship, as well as the Dr. Erlinda Tejada Rodriguez Scholarship, as well in collaboration with the Victoria Foundation Scholarship as well. She is immensely grateful, and we're sorry that she couldn't be here, but we do have a video recording and an audio for us to listen to. So at this moment, I would like to point our attention to the audio and video recording of Renee Goldtooth-Halwood.
Yaqui from New Mexico, home of the Pueblo peoples, where I work full-time at the No Tabagada Third Foundation, who are a Native nonprofit who are champions for children's health. I am Dina, and as per protocol for our tribe, I'll share my clans with you, but in our language. I come to you as a relative. I'm also a spouse, a sister, a furry kid mom, an auntie, and currently a Doctor of Public Health student in the Maternal and Child Health track. So when the Scholarship Committee asked me to be a speaker today, I did what normal people do, and I went on YouTube for inspiration. And 30 minutes later, I was watching how chocolate is made. And I learned that it takes about 5 years for a cacao seed to mature and produce its fruit. So what happened after watching all those shows? 1, I had a new appreciation for chocolate. And 2, I was on a chocolate high, creating a gratitude attitude. So let me tell you a little bit more about that gratitude attitude. Had it not been for your scholarships, I would have had the same fate as that cacao fruit and finished coursework in an additional 5 years. And you don't do that. You see, thanks to those scholarships, this is my first semester as a full-time student. So with my gratitude attitude, I thank the family and donors of the Dr. Erlinda Tejada Rodriguez and Victoria Foundation Scholarship and the Zuckerman Family Foundation Native American and Pascua Yaqui Tribe Scholarship. Leos M. Chiokoi. By way of reciprocity, I'd like to gift you with a story. In my first MEZCOPH tour as an NPH student, I experienced a particularly demanding semester and I needed rejuvenation. So I traveled home to see Grandma. 6 hours later, I get out of the car at her house and she's not there. I start to look for her first in the house and then the sheep corral, and finally I see her walking toward the cornfield and I start to run to her. And as I get closer, I see that she has her cane in one hand and half a jug of water in the other. We hug and I ask her what she's doing, and she tells me she's been walking back and forth up to the house and back to the field to water the corn. And I realized that the challenges I was facing in school were small compared to her determination to water the field. I think it goes without saying that I ended up walking back and forth for the rest of the day. My muscles were sore and I had a peeling nose from the sunburn, but I helped her put preventative health measures into action. I like to think that I'm doing the same thing by applying coursework immediately in the workplace. For example, in the community-based participatory research course, I presented the principles to the cohort CATS research team who are intentional about working with communities of color. In the workplace, I can now articulate CBPR principles that can align with Native American epistemology. I will end by saying that being a public health practitioner requires all of us to carry our half jug of water And sometimes a donor comes along with resources to contribute to our collective efforts. With that, I say thank you.